All right, it is Girls' Day and World Hearing Day, and we're meeting a 10-year-old who has the biggest voice in her family.
She is a smart one, and she's adorable, too. Dallas Ontiveros joins us live from Kapiolani Park, once again live with her story. Aw, and her mother as well.
Good morning, Christine and Ross. You know what? It's such a blessing and an honor to be in between mother and daughter. This is Cortezi and her mother, Elizabeth. Good morning, you two. Thank you so much for being part of the show. It's been such a pleasure to just learn about how important sign language is and how important a World Hearing Day is, and also Girls' Day as well. But I know our viewers are really curious to just learn more about the mother-daughter relationship and how strong it is. So, Cortezi, if you could tell us some of the beautiful parts of the mother-daughter relationship, and then also learning how to sign language and continuing to grow.
Well, the beautiful part of our relationship is that I love my mother. If people have been raised by her, people would love her too, because my mother is amazing. Don't judge her before getting to know her. Like the cliche says, don't judge a book by its cover.
And that's a really good point, because you were telling me during the commercial break that you're a big reader. You love books. That's one of your favorite activities, right?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I have an entire bookshelf.
And that definitely helps with the communication between you two as well. But people are probably curious too, what are some of the challenging parts of your relationships, and also sign language as well, because not everyone knows how to sign language, but it's important.
Yes, it is important, because sometimes some people here, they're hearing I'm friends with their son or daughter, and then all of a sudden the parents of my friends cut my mom out. They block her on Instagram, or they stop talking to her. And she's texting saying, I'm sorry if I did anything wrong. I want to solve this rightly. And then they just cut her off. It makes me feel mad, because if they were raised by my mom for 10 years, they will understand how amazing my mother is. She's the best mom in the world. That's my opinion.
She is pretty amazing, especially just keeping in connection with us and making this happen. You know, we really want to change that, because that's not what you should be experiencing, Elizabeth. In your words, Cortezi, or even what you would like to say, Elizabeth, what can we do to change that so we make everyone feel accepted here, regardless of what they live with?
Well, what I think is that people should respect people, because, I mean, just be kind, just be loving, just because we're all family here, and just because of our differences doesn't mean the fact that we should not be rude to people. We should be kind, loving, because we all in Hawaii are ohana.
Amen. True aloha spirit. You know what? Let's go ahead and just end things on a good note, because how it could change this is really just teaching others, and maybe that will spark more people to just learn more sign language. So you were teaching me some sign language during the commercial break. You did World Hearing Day and then Girls' Day. So let's teach everyone at home on how we could do that.
Yep. Okay, so happy.
Happy.
World with three
World.
fingers.
Three
World.
fingers. Okay.
Hearing.
Hearing.
Day.
Day. Okay.
And then you say and girls.
Girls.
Day.
Day. Perfect.
Yep.
Now, how do you say working for Hawaii?
Working for Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Working for Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yep.
Just like that? All
Yep.
right, awesome. Well, see, I'm already learning a lot from you two right now. Well,
Yep.
It's been a pleasure. Elizabeth, thank you so much for just allowing us to really step inside your home and to learn more about your family. And Cortezi, we're so excited on what's going to be happening with you, because I'm sure everyone at home, when they hear you and meet your mom and your dad, you're going to be someone. You feel that way?
Yes, I'm so excited. Like, I'm so happy that I get to represent my mom and dad and all hearing impaired, hard of hearing people, because everyone should have access to everything. especially deaf people with hearing aids or hearing tests or anything like that. Deaf people need that.
Amen. Cortezi, Elizabeth, thank you so much. And if you all want to hear more of their story and also about World Hearing Day and Girls Day, check our website at KH12.com. Reporting over here at Kapiolani Park, Dallas Navarro's KH12 News, working for Hawaii.
Dallas, I have a question for Cortezi. If you could ask her a question real quickly, because
Christina has a question for you,
she's so smart
Cortezi.
and she's
Oh, yes?
such a good leader. I'm wondering, I could see her doing so many things. Does she know what she wants to do or be when she grows up?
Do I know what I want to be when I grow up? I want to be an actress. Number one top priority, an actress, always. Because being on TV like right now just makes me feel happy. I'm so excited. I'm anticipation. I know that all my life I've always wanted to be an actress, and I can be anything I want on TV or off TV. I know one thing, that I want to be an actress, definitely.
Would you say there needs to be more sign languaging in that industry with acting? There needs to be more of that, even the actors involved?
Yes, 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 of course. Because without it, not that much deaf people can understand. If they have closed captions, that's good. But I think that there should be more sign language involved in more movies.
Well said.
All right, thank you so much, Dallas and Cortezi. You never know, someone might be watching you right now and notice that you just light up the screen. I can see you and on the big screen. I mean, I could watch her and listen to her forever.
She is a ray of sunshine, so Akamai, great message, and her personality, it just comes through the screen and it's like, hey, look at me. I am going to be a superstar.
She is. She's already a superstar. All right, coming up for Food to Go, we're featuring the seasonally rotating menu at the 62 Market.
That's right, we've got all the Ono details straight ahead.